Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to link your WhatsApp to your N8N workflow. So you can turn your WhatsApp into an AI agent. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do with our workflow is we need a trigger. And this trigger is coming from WhatsApp Business Cloud. So from here, I'm going to choose on messages. This is because we want our workflow to receive messages from the senders. Okay, so in order to connect WhatsApp trigger with WhatsApp, we need a WhatsApp OAuth account. And in order to do so, you need two things. First of all, you will need a business portfolio on Facebook. Secondly, you will need a Facebook application that is linked to your business portfolio. I'm going to show you how to do those two things step by step. Right, first thing first, you will need to go to business.facebook.com. So by the time you go here, you will need to register an account, or you can link your personal Facebook account with it, which I have already done so. So from here on the left panel, with this drop down, I can see all the business portfolios I have created previously. So for example, I have already created a tutorial business portfolio here. It's a fresh portfolio, or you can create a new business portfolio here. So you can put in your business portfolio name, you can put in your contact information. For the business email address, you can put in your email address, that is your Facebook email, or a different email address. So if you put in a different email address, you need to verify that email address is yours, and also you need to have a Facebook account linked to it. So I'm not going to create a new business portfolio. I'm going to use the tutorial business portfolio I created previously. It's a blank one. Right, so remember I said previously, we need to have an application that is linked to this business portfolio. And then the second thing that you need to do is you need to go to developers.facebook.com. And when you go here, you can see all your applications you have created previously. For example, I can see two applications I've had here. And then in here, I can see the business portfolio. So you can see I have two business portfolios here. So if you create a new app here, which I'm going to do it now, then you can put in your app name. So for example, I'm going to say N8N WhatsApp tutorial. And then the app contact email, again, I'm going to use my Facebook email address. And I'm going to click next. It seems like the app name cannot contain the term WhatsApp. So I'm going to say N8N tutorial message. I'm going to click next, and we can go through. And in this page, what you need to do is you select order, which means we are creating a blank application. We don't need to use any template from Facebook. And I click next. So in here, you will need to select a business because we are going to link the application with our business portfolio. And then in here, you see there's a section for business portfolio selection, which means we are selecting our tutorial business, the portfolio we have just created. And now click on Create App. Right, so once the application has been created successfully, you see the screen. And then we want to set up WhatsApp on this application. So you see there's a WhatsApp here, and now click on Setup. Great, so now it seems WhatsApp has been set up. And now we want to connect this application to N8N with the trigger, right? So let's go back to N8N. Then I'm going to create a new credential here. I'm going to put here WhatsApp OAuth account tutorial. Right, we need to have a client ID and we need the client secret. So the client ID in this case is your application ID, which you can find at the top bar here. If you click on here to copy it, you go back here, you paste the client ID in. And the client secret, you will go to app settings and then you go to basic. So in here, you can find the app secret here, which I'm going to click show, and then copy the secret. I'm going to paste in client secret here, and I click save. And you can see connection tested successfully, which means now our workflow has been connected to our application here, but we haven't set up WhatsApp yet. So now if you go back to developers.facebook.com and we go to WhatsApp Quick Start. So in here you can see there's a section for access token, and we have a test number, which is the generated number from Facebook, and we can use this number to send messages to our phone number or to receive messages from our phone number. So this is a test number. That means you cannot use this number to send messages to all the numbers you want. You can only send to certain number of numbers that you set up here, and maximum is 5. So for example, I have already set up my phone number here. You can do so by adding your phone number, and then you will need to verify it using the OTP. So when you put in your phone number, it will send you an OTP. You need to put the OTP back in order to add your message here. So now, once you have added your phone number, you can click on Send Message. In order to you click on Send Message in order to send the message to your phone number. However, we haven't generated the token yet because we need to have the access token for Facebook to send the message to our phone number. Because if you click on Send Message here, you see access token is missing, and please generate access token first. Right, so I'm going to scroll back here. I'm going to click on Generate Access Token. And I'll click on Reconnect. If you haven't connected previously, then you need to connect. And this is a very simple step. You click on Next and then Confirm. Right, so now I have the access token, which means I can click on Send Message. And now I can see that test message has been successfully sent to my phone number. Right, so if I go back here and I check my WhatsApp, and voila, I can see the test message sent to me on my WhatsApp from this number, from the test number. As you can see, this is test number 5610, and I received the message from this test number as well. Great, so now let's go back to our N8N workflow. If we want to send messages from our workflow to this number or receive message from our workflow, how can we do that? Because we have already had a trigger now. So let's see if we can capture the messages sent from our WhatsApp number to this workflow. So I'm going to click on Execute Workflow, and I'm going to go back here to WhatsApp, and I'm going to say hello. Right, now I can see that workflow executed successfully, but let's see the output. Right, so this is the output. So it means that I can receive, the workflow can receive the text message from our phone number, because I can see the profile, I can see WhatsApp ID, which is my phone number, and also here's the text message, which is body. That's good. Now, assumingly you want to send messages from this workflow in order to reply back to the user, what we need to do is we need to connect a new node, and it's coming from WhatsApp Business Cloud. I'm going to click on Send Message. Now this time, after we receive a message from our phone number, then we want to send back a message to say, hey, I have received your message. Right, so I'm going to click on here. Right, so when you open up the Send Message node, you need to have the credentials to connect with this. And I'm going to click on Create a new credential here, because this is my previous credential. So I'm going to use the WhatsApp account tutorial, which has been created recently, but I'm going to modify on it. Right, so there are two things we need from here. So the first thing we need is to have the access token, and the second we need is business account ID. So the access token, as I showed you previously, that is the token. So this is the token we need, and we copy and we paste it here. And then the business account ID, where can you find it? If you go back to developers.facebook.com, then you go to this here, you can see the business account ID. You copy it and you paste it here. And you click Save. Once you click Save, it says connection tested successfully. I can retry the connection and it's still successful. Right, so now it means that I can send a message to my phone number using this node. So for the sender phone number, I'm going to select the test number, which ends with 5610. That's correct. And recipient's phone number is going to be my phone number. And the text body, I will say, hello, I have received your message. Right, so I'm going to execute this workflow again. So now let's go back to our WhatsApp and I'm going to say hi. And once the workflow has been executed successfully, you can see it responds with hello, I have received your message. Right, so now in this, if you notice, in the send message, when I set up this credential account, I need to have access token. But there's an issue with this access token. This access token is only valid for maximum 1 hour. That means if you want to test it past 1 hour, or you're going to go back to your workflow, you need to generate this access token again. And this is not very good. It is not convenient, especially let's say you are setting up this workflow for your clients and you have to generate this access token every hour, which is not good. So I'm going to show you a different way in order to have a permanent access token that can be used properly. Right, so how can we do it? We need to set it up using the business portfolio. Remember, this application, this app is linked to our tutorial business portfolio previously. So now I go back to business.facebook.com and I select tutorial business portfolio and I need to go to settings. So in settings, if you see the users section and you go to system users, so we need to set up a system user here. A system user is basically an account on this business portfolio that acts as an admin, let's say, that manages WhatsApp, that manages all other functionalities related to portfolio in the application. So I'm going to set up a system user here and use the access token from this system user in our workflow. So by doing that, we don't have to refresh the access token every time. So first of all, I'll click add, and then we can choose the system username. Let's say I'm going to say agent, because I'm going to use it in our workflow. It's going to be like an agent, and I want this agent to be an admin in my system. So click on create system user. Right, now I have an admin. I have a system admin user. And remember, when you have your business portfolio, you can only have one system user with the role of admin. So this is the only one. So we need to assign this system user to our application. So first of all, we need to click on assigned assets, and you see here, there's a button for assign assets. I click on it, and remember my app, our app is N8N tutorial message. So I'm going to click on N8N tutorial message. And we want our admin, our agent admin, to have full control over the app. So we click on assign assets. Right, done. So I'm going to refresh the page to see if our agent has access to this application or not. Now our agent has access to this. And then the second thing we need to do is we need to provide, this is the application, but we are dealing with WhatsApp, right? So we need to go to WhatsApp accounts. And then we need to assign people to this WhatsApp account. So I'm going to click on assign people. And I'm going to assign our agents. That means the admin. Because our agent so far only has access to the app. It doesn't have access to the WhatsApp. So I'm going to click on agent, which is our admin agent. I'm going to provide the full control for this agent. I click on assign. Done. And if I go back to system users, now I can see that our agent has access to WhatsApp accounts. Right, so I guess you can see with our agents, we can generate token. So we can generate token, and which app we need to generate token for? We're going to generate token for N8N tutorial message app. I click on next, and as you can see here, we can choose whether token is expired after 60 days or never expire. In this case, I'm going to choose never expire. Don't worry about this, because you have an option to revoke the tokens if you believe that your agent's admin has been compromised, because you have the button here for revoke tokens. So I'm going to choose never. And for selecting permissions, you can select everything here if you want to. For example, I could select all the assignments here for our agent. Right, now I will click on generate token. Now we have the token, as you can see here. If I copy this token and I go back to my N8N workflow, and with the access token here, I can replace it with the token from our agent. Now I save it, the connection tested successfully, I can retry the connection. That's great, because now we have a valid token that is added to this account, and this token is never expired. Great, I click done, and now I can refresh the page to see the agent admin. So now the agent admin has full access to our application, also has full access to our WhatsApp account. That's great, and the token never expires. So I'm going to test the workflow again to see if it still works properly. And I'm going to text in WhatsApp, say hello, and workflow executed successfully, and now I receive the message as hello, I have received your message. And that brings me to the end of the video. So if you liked the video, please give us a like and a subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video, because in the next video I'm going to show you how to turn your WhatsApp into a complete AI agent that helps you with multiple tasks. Thank you very much. Bye.